Hey there guys, it is Red Penguin Productions here, and after having a break during the weekend, I am back for making videos. Now, one of my favorite shows is Helluva Boss. Despite the controversy that Hasbro and Helluva Boss have, I don't care, because they're still some of my favorite shows. The character design is cool, the songs are cool, the animation is impressive. You know, what's not to love about Helluva Boss? But there is the stuff story and some of the character writing, which is common problems, and people have talked about this extensively. But people deserve to hear other people's opinions, such as myself. So even if this show is like 9 months old, I believe, yeah, I'm still gonna talk about it. More specifically, some of the villains, because the villains are kind of one of the many problems with this show. And the villains have many flaws, like Stella, who is the wife of Stolas, has been a villain in the show since the Harvest Moon Festival. But despite being a villain, we still don't really know much about her. Like for Stolas, we at least know why he does not like Stella. He's actually a gay man who is in an arranged marriage and was forced to marry Stella just to have an heir to the throne, which would be Octavia. They already had that. So, Stolas could obviously just divorce Stella, but the show doesn't make him divorce Stella. Instead, they make him cheat on Stella, which just makes the problem even worse. Stolas being a poorly written character aside, we still know much more about him than we do Stella. Or Octavia for that matter, because all we get in the show is fucking Stolas. And Stella, we don't know why she's like this. We see a picture of her in the circus, that she's always been angry and kind of cruel even as a kid. For some reason, I guess she also didn't want to marry Stolas, and I'm guessing she was like also not into men or whatever, but like we don't know that. The show does not tell us. And this is all due to like retcons or whatever. Like in Lululand, the second episode, which is the episode she officially appears in as an actual character, we see that she's upset at Stolas because he cheated on her with an imp, Blitz. It makes Stella somewhat justifiable why she would be pissed at Stolas, because I would be pissed too if my partner cheated on me. But I think in the circus, they just changed that to, I like tormenting you. Yeah, why do you like tormenting him though? They just turned Stella into a one-note villain when she could have been actually interesting, actually an intimidating character. Because this isn't the first time there's been a royal regal wife character in media. No, and they've done better. Stella is just like just a freaking bad guy because she's evil. That's it or whatever. Like, she likes to torment Stolas, she likes to make his life miserable. And there's no reason why, bro. Like, did her parents treat her this way? We never see her parents. We only get to see Stolas' dad, Paimon, or whatever. And don't even get me started on her brother Androphis, who is introduced in the episode Western Energy, where, yeah, he's just another bad guy in the Goetia family. So the Goetia family and Helluva Boss are kind of a bunch of pricks, with the only good ones being Stolas, somewhat, and Octavia. Octavia is actually the only good one in this entire family because all of these birds suck. And Androphis is literally just like the most stereotypical villain ever. He's the rich, snooty, power-hungry bad guy and stuff, who also finds his own sister Stella attractive, because I guess incestual implications are supposed to be funny, but it isn't. I remember a YouTuber named Vanity Moth saying this, but why wasn't Androphis the person Stolas cheated on and was forced to be engaged with or whatever? Like, why wasn't he the one? Because Stella does nothing in the story anymore and is just there to like make merch, I guess, because they rather make more merch of Stella than actually flesh out her character. That's actually a problem for a lot of characters in the show. Like, yeah, Helluva Boss has a lot of these characters they only use like once or 3 times, and yeah, that's it, but they get a whole lot of merch. And yes, I know Season 3 will be coming out soon, one day, when they'll announce it. So, these characters could come back. But like, why do they have so much merch when, people probably don't really care about these characters all that much because they only appeared one time. For example, Barbie Wire and Glitz and Glam. Barbie Wire is literally the sister of the main character, Blitzo. You'd think that a relative of the main character would be more important in the story or something. We would learn more about her. But no, so far she's only appeared in Unhappy Campers, and all we know about her is she hates her brother, most likely because he accidentally caused the death of their mom. She likes drugs. That's about it. She has a human disguise also, but for some reason the other imps still don't have a human disguise. That's all we know about Barbie. But they make tons of merch of this character that a lot of people probably don't even know much about or really care about. Like, I've never seen people like care about Barbie Wire this much. The same also applies to Glitz and Glam, but I don't know, I guess these two are fine because they're meant to be one-time antagonists in that one episode that stars Fizzaroli and he's in a performing competition against them. But these two still have a lot of merch for characters that only appeared one time and characters that people don't even care about really. Like, I don't see Glitz and Glam's fans in the Helluva Boss community. It's the other characters that appear way more than them that get more talked about and stuff. But yeah, they just made these stylish characters just to make some merch out of them. You can apply the same thing to the 7 Deadly Sins like Beelzebub, Satan, Belphegor, and Leviathan. Also Sally Mae and the Dorks agents, I guess, and the Cherubs. These characters only appeared like once, twice, maybe 3 times. But that's it, and they still have merch. They only make these characters solely for merch, and not so we could explore them some more. And they're also just to expand the Helluverse some more, so that there's more characters. But people don't talk about freaking... I don't see people talking about Belphegor and all that. Like, people do not really care about her. Like, yeah, I don't know if it's just a me thing, but it really is a pet peeve of mine that the show has this many characters, but they get more merch than they do actual screen time, and like, you know, we get some depth about them, we get to know their personality and all that. No, they only make these characters just to get some money out of it. Which, yes, I know said money would be going to animation funds and, you know, hiring the voice actors to record another episode. But at the same time, it is still pretty much a greedy tactic. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Mammon was behind this. So yeah, that's all I pretty much wanted to talk about in this video. So if you liked it, leave a like, subscribe, maybe comment. And I'll see y'all next time in the next video I make, which will probably be another Helluverse video. So bye!